Hello and welcome to Katharine's Creatures. This is a series where I get to talk a little bit about and touch base upon various mythological beast beings and the like pulled from lore worldwide. And I always like to preface by saying that I am not a linguist, so if I mispronounce anything, I do apologize in advance. And today I wanted to talk about a particular mythological sea creature from Filipino culture, and this is the Sirena. And the Sirena does have a very similar spelling and sound to the sirens that you may have heard from Greek lore and legends, but in this case, they are a unique thing, and we'll get to that in just a moment. But they are popular in, again, the folklore of Filipino culture, and you can see images and replicas of them even today. Now, the Sirena is their version of a mermaid as we would perceive it. They would have the head and torso of some kind of female human-like shape, and then from waist down that of a fish. So that kind of half person, female person, half fish that crops up all around the world in various ways. Again, most commonly known as the mermaid. But here is the Sirena. It is qualified as a type of Encanto, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, Encanto, and this is a grouping of nature spirits from the Philippines. In particular, it's also considered to be a guardian of the water, so it falls into another subcategory, and this is the Bantay Tubig, which is a collection of various aquatic creatures of Filipino lore. They are thought to have these beautiful, enchanting voices that hypnotize men or males, particularly fishermen, and are described to have these also this very thick, beautiful, curly, wavy hair, and again, attractive upper body features. So when it regards to mermaids, in cultures all around the world, a lot of the stories are about these aquatic creatures luring men to their demise. And this is very similar. Like the Greek siren, it does have that capability in certain tales to use its enchanting voice to hypnotize men and again bring them into the water or distract them long enough that their ships wreck and again cause their demise. But this is not their only trick. They've also been said that they can carry victims under the sea, which when doing so, they use them to sacrifice to water deities. They also have stories that said they will be pretending to be some woman drowning to try to lure men into the sea to save them. And in turn, their thanks is to squeeze the life out of that man, kind of again that vengeful aquatic spirit. But they're not always, or not all their stories end up in disaster. For the men, they have the capability of falling in love with a human, and in those stories, they are described as all of a sudden becoming from this very volatile and dangerous water entity to being, I think some of the choice words were tame and obedient, which very, again, that big flip, a little bit more like selkies at that point than certain stories of mer people. But either way, I thought this was kind of interesting because it does stride some concepts of these aquatic female entities, be it sirens or mer people. Sirena is pretty much the iconic aquatic creature from the Philippines. So if you have any questions about this or anything else, please post them in the comments below or reach out to me on any of my other social media. And until next time, Skål.